On those rare occasions when I was allowed to stay home from school due to illness, my mother would make me Gyeran bap. While it literally just translates to egg rice, I think the meaning goes well beyond that basic translation. Bap means cooked rice, but it also means a meal. If you want to ask someone if they've eaten, you say the Korean equivalent of, "Have you eaten rice yet?" And there's a special connotation of bap related to jeep bap, or rice that's cooked at home. It suggests a meal made with love by someone who cares. Often, when we think of Korean food, we think of elaborate celebration foods like bibimbap, which is mixed rice, or kalbi, which is marinated beef short rib or Korean barbecue. But Gyeranbap is the opposite. It's maybe the closest thing to a Korean struggle meal I can think of, but maybe not in the way we use the term. Not exactly. After the Korean War, South Korea was one of the poorest countries in the world. Agriculture and industry was almost entirely decimated. The economy had collapsed. Meat was reserved for major holidays. Eggs were considered a luxury. A fried egg hidden under rice in a child's school lunch was a sign of a wealthy family. So within this context, Gyeranbap wasn't a quick breakfast, a lazy snack, or the thing you eat when you haven't gone shopping for a while. It was a rare meal, made by a loving mother to show affection for her child. A precious golden egg hidden under seasoned rice to keep from being stolen by schoolmates. A meal made secretly by a mother for a child in a world where the patriarch, the breadwinner, had social rights to the egg if there was only one egg to be had. A time when things were so tough that the smell of a fried egg, some soy sauce, and sesame oil could make you feel rich. My mother was a child during that era of Korean history. She was the kind of mother who would look at a math test where I got 95% and then ask me where the other 5% was. She could be scary, aggressive, angry, and highly strange. Half happy that she and my dad left a broken country behind, but half angry and resentful that it had to be that way. But once in a while, I'd get sick and have to stay home from school. And temporarily, the dragon in her would take a break. On those days, she'd make me Gyeranbap. Gyeranbap is so simple, it hardly merits a recipe. There's something about its simplicity that lets you taste rice the way it was meant to be eaten. Relatively unadorned, gently mixed, lightly salted by the soy sauce, made silky by the sesame oil, and the taste of melted butter. It's like a hug in itself. You can feel each individual grain of rice against your tongue. You can taste the depth of the fermentation in the soy sauce. And then there's the egg. It takes a bit of work to cut through the lacy, crispy edge, but once you do, you get the golden yolk incorporated into the rice. A whole new level of flavor gets unlocked. The nutty brown butter, the roasted, crispy edges, the rich and fatty yolk, all somehow melds with the soy sauce and sesame oil to become what I recognize now as one of the trademark flavors of Korean food. I don't think I fully appreciated what making this for me must have meant to my mother until I made this for my own kids. It's love, in a bowl, served hot with a spoon. Thanks, Mom. I know you wanted the egg, but you gave it to me instead.